And let me explain you first what is the Greenfield scenarios. Okay. SAP now, earlier they call it with the different names. Now they start calling it as a hybrid scenarios. So what is a hybrid scenario and what is a Greenfield scenario? So let me mention it here. Hybrid slash Greenfield scenario. So what is going to happen in hybrid or Greenfield scenario? So we all know that in the landscape, we have a different servers in our landscapes, right? What are the different servers we have in our landscape? We might be having our development system. We might be having our quality system, and we might be having our production system. Apart from these systems, we have many other systems. Okay, so sometimes we also have, for many clients, another system which we call it as a golden client. Now a client says, boss, I want to go ahead with S/4HANA, but I don't want to start from the scratch. Okay, and I also don't want to bring my data into it. My data is not good. Okay, I know that my data has a problems. That's what the client says. That I know that there is issues with the data. Data need not to be moved, but I still want to go ahead with S/4HANA. But I have a decent configurations. My enterprise structure is there, and my enterprise structure is there, and my customization is there, which is in a decent shape, which I want to move at. So what customer wants? Customer has an issue with the master data. Because issue with the master data is there, so transaction data also would be having a problem. So they don't want to bring those into S/4HANA, but they have their enterprise structure, their config, and their Z custom, which we call that the developments or rise of Ws. These things, they said that we have done a good work and we want to bring it on. We don't want to lose our configurations and the Z custom codes which we have put in. So with that approach, what we do it, we have or we develop a golden client. Many systems they would be already having. Some places we would be creating it. From development system, we create a golden client. The golden client would be having all of your transports, whether it is related to configurations, enterprise structures, and your developments, the Z coding which you have done. That all would be there into the golden client, but the golden client does not have any, it does not have any of the data. Master data would not be there. Then what we do it, we do the conversion for this golden client. Rather than doing this development quality or production client, generally when we do the conversion, step by step, we do the conversion for development, conversion for quality, and finally we do the conversion for production also. But in this case, we would be doing a conversion for the golden client. As soon as you do the conversion for the golden client with S/4HANA conversion approach, which we discussed yesterday, all your enterprise structure, all your configuration and development will come to this server, S/4HANA server. And this would be very easy to do it. Okay, because at the configuration level, at the enterprise structure level, we don't have much changes, right? More impact is there when we are going with the data also. More changes would be there when we also work onto the data side of it. Your customers are there, vendors are there, those need to be converted into the business partner, right? And then your correct customer, vendor, materials, your correct data should be there. That is the place you need to work onto your ECC system a lot when you need to convert into S4HANA. But if you just have a configurations, if you just have a developments, you need to only work on this to adopt this development. Adopt this development for S4HANA. That work you need to do it, and then you can have your S4HANA system where enterprise structures are there, configurations are there, and your custom code also come to the S4HANA. Then on top of it, so this is a conversion we have done, and rest of the things we would be doing it as a greenfield implementation. We would be putting a master data. There can be different tools you can use to put the master data. You can use HANA Migration Cockpit. You can use BODS, bring the data directly from BODS from your legacy system or the ECC system or any legacy system, right? And then you would be putting your open transactions and go live. If you remember, when we discussed the greenfield, we said that we didn't get our enterprise structure, we didn't get our configuration, we didn't get our custom code, we didn't get our master data, we didn't get our historical data. Open transaction we get it. In this approach, we are getting the three here. Open transaction and master data, we are uploading it. Historical data, we don't get it directly. For historical data and reports, the approach we discussed last time, we can go ahead with the approach of putting data into the BW, and the BI would come into the picture. That approach can be selected. Now, this is the case where we are having hybrid or gray field scenarios where basically conversion would be done for the golden client.